Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, is she flirting with you, or is she just being nice? I got an email here from a guy who wrote me about, I guess a couple weeks ago. He had met this gal, and they started hanging out, and he obviously let her know that he was interested. And I guess she's some kind of sales rep or something that was coming into his office. And so it appeared from what she was doing initially that she obviously had some romantic feelings for this guy as well. But the problem was he acted very needy and very insecure. He tried to force things. Obviously he communicated that he didn't understand how attraction works. And so it caused her just to blow him off. And so what was happening is he kept calling her, trying to make things happen, trying to get together to do something. She just kept blowing him off. And so what I told him to do was to do absolutely nothing at all, because he's basically had talked her out of liking him and going out with him. She's avoiding his phone calls. She's not returning his calls in a timely manner. And she basically told him, hey, I just want to be friends with you. I just want to be buddies. Because basically what happened was she got to the point where she realized that all he was able to do was just make things awkward and uncomfortable for her. And so she backed away. And for like the past 10 days or so, he's been following my advice. He's been biting his tongue. And now she's starting to call and talk to him about work-related things. But he's unsure, because he's also now found out that she's in some kind of a long-distance kind of relationship. And so he's wondering, is she just flirting with me because she likes me, or is she flirting with me because she just enjoys the attention of a man? And something that's important to understand about these particular situations is that when you screw up and you come off as being too needy and too insecure, when a girl's ignoring you, she's not returning your phone calls, or she's blowing you off, I mean, at that point you can't do anything but walk away. And when you walk away and she doesn't hear from you, as long as her interest level has not gone below 51%, then you still got a chance with her. You still got a chance to raise it up. But obviously, if her interest level has gone below the 51%, then she basically has lost all respect for you as a man and just figures, this dude doesn't get it, there's no way. And that's it, you're out. And then you'll never hear from her. But in these particular cases, as long as you haven't completely turned the woman off, if you just stop moving forward altogether and just walk away, focus on what I teach in my book, focus on meeting as many new women as you can and dating as many women as you can, then you're going to put yourself in a, what I like to call a non-hungry state, to where, I mean, think about it. If you've got a lot of different women calling you and texting you, wanting to hang out, wanting to hook up, and you're constantly meeting new women, and you're going out with different women, and you're dating different women, you're sleeping with different women, you're going to have a very busy an active social life. And so you're not going to be worried or concerned about the women that don't call you back or the women that blow you off. And the things to understand is, like, you know, when you're trying to figure out, is this chick just flirting with me, or do I have a chance with her? Obviously, the tell-all signs when you're talking to her, she's, you know, twirling her hair around her finger, she's playing with her hair, doing this kind of stuff. She'll reach over and she'll touch your arm as you're talking. She'll laugh at all your funny jokes. She'll stand too close to the point where, like, she literally bumps into you as you're just standing there. Or if you're walking somewhere and talking, she's bumping into you every couple of seconds as you're walking along, meaning she's standing so close to the point where as you walk, you can't help but make contact with one another. Those are the things that you look for as you're talking to her. And if you're not sure, you can be playful and you can tease, you can use sexual innuendo, those kinds of things, and just see how she reacts to it. If she likes you and she has interest, I mean, she's going to laugh at everything that you say. She's going to think all your stupid jokes are funny. But if she's cold to you and she's distant, she doesn't touch you, she's not playing with her hair when you talk, she's not, you know, she's standing away from you to the point where there's no way you could actually bump into each other unless you actually walked over and bumped into her. Those are the things that you look for to tell you exactly how she feels about you right now in this particular moment. Because a lot of guys make the mistake of what she did 2 weeks ago or yesterday or a month ago has any validity as to what she's doing right now. women act based upon how they feel about you in the moment. And so you should always judge them based upon what they're doing right now, not what they did yesterday or 2 weeks ago. The only moment that matters is right now and what they're doing. And just because she was chasing you 2 days ago, and if she's not chasing or pursuing you now, doesn't mean that you call her and start running after her. Because you just have to hang back, and you got to wait. And you got to bite your tongue. And there's going to be times where you screw up with girls, and you're going to be sitting there, a couple days go by, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by, and then you realize that she's not going to call you, and you've screwed up. And when those moments happen, you got to say, you know what? Obviously, what I was doing before wasn't working, and so when I chase, it turns them off. So, I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And so you got to change your approach. And so I'm going to go through a couple of things here in his email. He says, well, here's an update from my last email I sent you. Since I don't contact her anymore, it seems that she is finding little things to call my extension at work to talk about. So on Thursday, she asked me why I didn't call her last Friday like I said I would. And I said, you left. Her response was, I probably did. In return, I said, well, I'm not going to stalk a girl, and that was the end of the conversation. So basically what's happening is he's starting to act a little indifferent, like it's not really a big deal. He's not trying to talk about getting together or initiate anything. He's just seeing how far she can go. Because obviously if she's chasing you, she can't be getting rid of you. And if she's calling and just talking about stuff that's really not that important or really not that related to what she does, then there's a good chance that she's calling because she's trying to create some kind of interaction in hopes that you'll set a date or something. So if you're unsure, the best is always to ask her out for a date. So he says, the following week she calls my extension to talk about work, and she asked why I sounded so tired. In response to that, I say I was having fun, when in fact I just went to sleep late. So at the end of the conversation, she says, well, we still love you over here. Now, I would have, if I'd have heard that, I would have said something like, well, then maybe we should meet up. I would say, well, let's meet up for some drinks this week, and you can show me just how much you love and you miss me with your lips and that beautiful, sexy body of yours. When are you free this next week? And you just roll right into that. And she's going to do one of two things. She's going to laugh, obviously, and she'll say, well, I'm free Thursday, or she's like, well, I'm not really sure, I have to get back to you. If she says anything like that, just say, all right, just give me a call when you figure it out. And just leave it at that and walk away. You should never try to call her. Because what's happening is she sensed a lot of weakness in you a few weeks ago, and now you're acting indifferent, and you're acting like it's not really a big deal, and your behavior is now confusing her, and it's causing her to be unsure of where she stands with you. And so that will cause her to be a little bit more aggressive and to try to do more. And so if she says no to you when you try to set a definite date, just say, hey, well, give me a call if you change your mind. The idea is to leave the door open so she can come and go as she pleases. Because what happened before is as she was trying to come and go as she pleases, she wasn't coming along as fast as you wanted, and then you tried to force things, which caused her to reject you outright. So he says here, so on my way out to lunch, she sees me leaving with a female co-worker who is very attractive. That's awesome. Good job with that. Even if she's just a friend, you can never have too many beautiful female friends in your life or beautiful women that you're dating. And so you want to hang out and be seen with as many beautiful women as possible. Go to happy hours, go hang out with them, meet them out for drinks or whatever. Because there's a good chance you're going to meet some of her friends or somebody else that you can practice your skills on. And besides, if you hook up with one of them, guess what? It's going to get back to the other people at the office, and there is absolutely one of the best things that you can have going on in your life is being known as a ladies' man or a guy who is popular with the ladies, because then you're going to have the other women at work that are going to be scheming and thinking about how they can get you all to themselves. I mean, it's amazing how women are like this when a man is around that is perceived as being a real catch. And so she comes over, she kisses me hello again. And so my question is, why act this way when she avoided me and told me she has no interest in me at all? And I would say it's because before you were acting like a needy jackass, and now you're acting indifferent and you're acting confident. But by hanging back and doing nothing, not initiating any calls or contact at all whatsoever, the only way with this particular girl is you simply respond to her communication, is that the chances are that if she continues doing this and then you ask her to do something, more than likely she's going to say yes. And if she says no, just say, we'll give you a call if you change your mind. Just keep leaving the door open and keep sticking to your same approach. Try to make a date. If she won't do it, just say, hey, I got to run. Give me a call if you change your mind. Just leave it at that. It's the best thing you can do. But keep doing what you're doing and meeting some new women so you can practice your skills so you can have an abundance mentality, which that will definitely help you get even more women. So if you find this message of value, you can show your appreciation by going down to the Wibbia toolbar, which is at the bottom of your screen if you're watching this video on my website, and click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information in this video. At the very least, please share this page with all of your friends and family by clicking any one of the social network sharing buttons, which are also located on the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And if you have a question that you'd like to ask me, or there's a topic that you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen and send me 3 or 4 paragraphs detailing your situation and your questions. And just give me several days to get back to you with a detailed response, because I get a lot of email from the internet, and I also get plenty of email from my paying phone coaching customers, and obviously I have to take care of their emails first, but be patient and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, you can book a paid phone coaching session with me personally by clicking the Products tab at the top of your screen and simply follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.